Hello everyone, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to World of Warcraft Wrath of the Lich King Classic and our Human Paladin playthrough. Today we're going to be healing Heroic Violet Hold to start things off, and then I think we're doing Azjol-Nerub possibly with the same group after that, so should be a good time. Nothing has changed with our setup since last we healed. I did, however, learn all my ranks of Holy Shock. One of you guys noticed that we were on rank 1 of Holy Shock, which explains why our Holy Shock was not very effective. We are now on rank 7 of Holy Shock, which is where we should be. And yeah, I have a feeling that we're going to get a lot more use out of Holy Shock going forward. Just a feeling that I have. The druid here, what are you? Are you healing? Inspect. You are balance. Probably want wisdom. So yeah, thank you to the person who let me know that we were using rank 1 of Holy Shock. I guess I had never visited the trainer after switching to heal spec. Maybe a good idea to pop a flask. We also have lots of boxes we can open. So many, in fact, that our inventory space is now very questionable. Were we waiting on somebody and did I miss it? Just waiting on ice cream. Oh. Okay. Oh, ice cream is a person. Yeah. Ice cream is a person in the group. There we go. We're going now. I've been kind of thinking that even though I have a ton of fun tanking, I've been kind of thinking about leaning towards gearing up as a healer for raiding. I'm not sure that I have a big interest in tanking raids. I would be really happy tanking raids with a static group. Assuming we were doing 10-man raids. I don't have a big interest in tanking 25-man raids. Let's go with this. I should probably put Hammer of Wrath out in my bar just so I can hit it when it does go off. I just don't really have a good spot for it. Yeah, that, that does significantly more now, let's say that. That's actually going to be awesome. Sometimes the Blizzard UI does not track the buffs I have up. Like right now I do have Sacred Shield up, but it's not showing it. I wonder if I have to increase the number of buffs it can show, or if I need to do something with the sizing of it. Yeah, where would I even put it? Like, I need everything that I have keybound, basically. It's not really a lot I can do without. I could move it. Maybe I can just make it a clickable. I can't stand in here because there's a ground effect that they lay down that just deals damage to anybody in melee, so... Like, yeah, the mage who's standing in it right now. Alright, we're getting Morag. I don't think we have fought him yet the few times that we've already been in here. So I don't know what he does. Well, that was fun. We actually had to focus on healing there for a minute. Pole arm with strength and stamina drops. We have seen just a rash of useless items in a lot of the runs we've been in, both tanking and healing now. We have just had, like, we've had mail drop when we don't have a shaman or hunters. We've had leather drop when we don't have any leather wearers, when it's like a group full of plate wearers. We have had some really, really unfortunate loot. Not just for us, but I mean, like, for people in the group. And it could be that people are geared to a point where they don't need a lot of this stuff, but it always feels better when it drops something that a class in the dungeon could use. Yeah, I don't know. Let's have a look at it. Pretty cool looking. Oh, we need to be over here now, yeah, doing actual healing stuff. A line of sight? Really? From all the way back there? Oh, we got sheeped. That's bad. It's real bad. We need to, like, definitely get out of this. You know what spell I'm really missing? The cone of AoE healing that paladins have in retail. I forget what it's called, but it's like the cone of healing that you shoot out in front of you. I feel like I'm just like really missing that. That would be a really nice addition to give us another button to push when a bunch of people in the group have taken damage. Even if it was on like a 15 or 30 second cooldown or something, it'd still be nice. I'm assuming that ability didn't get added until Cataclysm. This guy we've had before. I don't think we've had him on heroic. From back in the day, I remember kiting this guy for some reason on heroic, but I don't know why we would do that or anything. Let's see if it becomes clear. Maybe the kiting guy is not this guy. Maybe the kiting guy is somebody else. Oh, he's gonna need big heals. Return of the one-handed maces and one-handed weapons out of here that nobody wants or needs or anything. We are running out of inventory space, guys. I only have myself to blame, obviously. I should probably remember to use my trinkets. It's a really bad habit of mine to like completely disregard trinkets on use abilities. I try to always target trinkets that don't have an on use, that are just like stats. But yeah, a lot of them have an on use, obviously. Yeah, we're exalted with Worm Rest. Now we need to put on the Kirin Tor Tabard. Kirin Tor is next for us. Yeah, let's just say that Holy Shock is obviously huge now. And surprisingly, or not surprisingly, it's much more enjoyable to play the class with Holy Shock at rank 7.
I will fulfill Malagos's wishes myself. We finish this now.
Oh jeez.
Champions of the
It's not where I want to be.
have underestimated.
Plate defense rating pants have been rolled on by the tank, so we're not going to do that. But yeah, there we go, a successful Violet Hold run. I dig it. We maxed out our reps, so now what I need to do is come in here and switch this over to Kirin Tor. And eventually I need to head out to Wormrest and, well, get whatever item we need from there. And yeah, looks like we're going to hang together here in this group, and we're going to head right over and do Azjol-Nerub heroic. Look, we now have the key to Violet Hold. Isn't it amazing? There's the lever too. We can just pull the lever. Let's get this turned in. Inventory's full. Yeah, we do need to go ahead and handle this little situation that we've got going on here with our inventory.
Step on up.
Yeah, I mean, that's not a lot of space, but it's gonna have to do
Safe
for
travels.
now. I could sit there forever and try to get it all straightened out, but let's just jump on a flight over to Star's Rest, I believe.
How may I help? Till next week.
But yeah, I really do enjoy healing on the Paladin. It's very relaxing for me. I enjoy tanking also, because, well, it's enjoyable to tank, right? I have fun with it, it's exciting. It's not always relaxing, having to be worried about, doing the pulls and the tank-specific boss mechanics. To me, it's always been a lot more relaxing and just chill to keep people alive and act in support, do what little DPS we can, but mainly just focus on keeping people alive. And I have a really good time with it. And honestly, a lot of times, especially on this server, it seems like there's more of a lack of healers than there are a lack of tanks. Especially with the explosion of Death Knights, you know? So many people are Death Knights, and Death Knights can tank, so you're just gonna have more people who are trying to tank. More people than who are trying to heal. And since I've been playing the game so long, I really don't know what's more anxiety-inducing for new players. If it's more anxiety-inducing to think, like, I'm gonna be responsible for keeping 5 people alive by healing them, or if it's more anxiety-inducing to think I'm going to be responsible for keeping 5 people alive by making sure all the enemies are hitting me all the time. To me, tanking has been, like, probably the more stressful of the two. But I enjoy both of them. I wonder how new players feel about it when they're thinking about trying one of those roles. Gotta love flying by there after the event and just hearing the inane screaming of the NPCs. It just goes on into eternity. Goes on forever, conceivably. It would be nice to see some more gear with sockets drop so we can get enough sockets to actually activate a meta socket. Right now, even if we had a meta gem, it wouldn't be active. So I've held off on buying a meta gem until we have more sockets. But we're not really getting a lot of healing gear, so I have gems on hand to sock it. Spell power on the red and spirit on the blue. If we do happen to ever get lucky enough to get any gear. I feel like our tanking set is unfortunately like the better set at this point. Especially since we upgraded our shield to the epic vendor shield. I feel like we came down in a weird part of this. Like, that's what I feel like. I feel like we came down in a weird part of this. I think we've got somebody we need to summon in, I think. Let's not all just run in, let's be smart about this. I'm inside. Yeah, don't summon me back out of the instance. Okay, fair enough. Wisdom for everybody. Seal of wisdom for our seal. Let's reset all the data. And we're off. This time with 50% more bag space. Anything I need to know about this place? Hit things. Yeah. That's basically it. Hit things before we do. And you win. Oh, we pulled that one. That's on me.
The gate must be protected at all costs. Rip them to shreds. Strike out and bring back their corpses!
I tried to save him. I don't know what hit him, but it hit him from half health. But I gave it my best shot to save him. We do need to be, like, unwrapping the people. Maybe that's part of my job, is to slap them to get them out. Possibly part of my job. I'll be keeping my eyes out in the future. Oh no, oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear, oh good. I don't know, it looks like we probably got the res off. Oh no. Leather agility chest. That was fun. I felt like we actually had to pay attention and press buttons and try to keep people alive. We didn't keep everyone alive. That's true.
The gate has been breached. Quickly divert forces to deal with these invaders.
I feel like maybe pulling them further back here would be a good idea. I'm gonna back up. Just in case anything goes sideways here. Oh no, that was a misclick. Come on, Robert. Tab targeting other enemies and pulling ads. Alright, here comes the boss. So what we learned here is that you really have to let him sit there and kill all the little ads. We can't engage him. I mean, eventually I guess there's an achievement where you can engage him with the ads up, but don't think we're ready to do that here today, right now. Getting out of the poison would be good. Somebody tanking this guy would be good. Should probably still wait. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't think he wants to be in there until they're all dead, but you can try it. Looks like we're gonna be fine. Cloth robes with some sockets, haste, and spell power. Could take it for the sockets, but there's no mana per 5 on it. There's no spirit on it. It's not really healing gear. Oh, and look at that. The mage actually needs it as an upgrade. That's awesome. We're just following the Moonkin back here on their own personal quest. Let's go up the stairs, shall we? That was the wrong way. Yep. Yep. We have to go down the hole, right? What are we doing? Yeah, we're going down the hole. We're actually going this way, yeah. Druid went over here for an item. We need to jump down the hole. Why up there? Yeah, we don't know. I'm just following the tank, okay?
Eternal agony awaits you!
And there we go. Plate with defense and dodge. Did the tank roll yet? Yeah, he needs it. Alright, we'll pass it. Alright, well, that's 2 dungeons healed, 2 good tanking pieces dropped for the Paladin tank, so fun times. And yeah, let's take the portal back to Dalaran. So yeah, we got a few more badges. That's good. Maybe we'll do one more. Maybe we'll do one more. We're locked to Oculus and Utgard Pinnacle. And besides those 2, I would heal basically anything. But whatever we're gonna do, we should just jump into a queue and basically we could do anything. I really don't have a preference. I can't think of anything off the top of my head that we actually need. We could look through a few likely suspects here. Nothing from there. Not really anything from there that we need. Yeah, I'm just not seeing a lot of like good healing stuff for a Paladin. The spell power mace. The spell power mace would be okay. We could do Drek there, and I really don't have any preference. At this point, it's about farming badges. That's basically what it's come down to. It's farming up the badges. So we're going to Drek Theron. Drek Theron is... somewhere that I don't really have a good flight point for. So I'm gonna go AFK really fast and refill my coffee. And I'll do a little cut here, and then I will get us back into the action. Alright, we have fresh coffee, and we are good to go. Looks like we picked up a druid. Let's go ahead and reset the data here. Get our seal refreshed, and it looks like with that we should be good to go. That's kind of the thing about healing too, is the more I think about it, the more I realize that I could heal more without getting fatigued. And by that I mean, like, after I've tanked a couple of dungeons, I'm usually ready for a break. Sometimes if it's a longer dungeon, if we just do one, I'm ready for a break, but healing I feel like I can keep going. When I'm healing, I feel like I have a lot more endurance to do more runs. Yeah, he had 1 second to ice block there and he didn't do it. Oh, jeez. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, we can do it. We can save it. Is he standing in something? It's gotta be. I'm actually surprised he didn't go down. He must have been doing some self-healing. I'm sure we had some help from the druids as well. Because yeah, that was scary. That was almost very bad. Pretty sure the mage ran in. Which is not ideal, but it's fine. We are right at the beginning. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's do this. Let's do that. And let's keep moving. Are we going backwards? Having some other navigational issues. I can relate to having navigational issues. Why are you guys going back there? Because we're dummies. We're all just following the first person that moves. Even if they move the wrong way.
Choose the herald of your bolster my defenses. Hurry, curse you. Bolster my defenses. Hurry, curse you.
I hope that guy up there can heal himself and take care of himself, because I'm not going to be running up there to do that.
Bolster my defenses. Hurry, curse
Unless he, like, runs down into, like, healable range. There he goes. Okay. Perfect, perfect.
Bolster my defenses. Hurry, curse you. Sure, you can see the utility of it all. Such is the fate of all such is the fate of all. Your efforts are in vain.
Well, it looks like we all got feared the right way, at least. Crap. There we go. And then attack power trinkets. Started a little rough, but worked out okay. I didn't realize till now that locking it could get rid of the annoying additional little arms coming off of it. That's really good to know. Looks a lot more aesthetically pleasing like that. Tried to save him. Got a heal off. The heal we did get off was not enough for that amount of damage. I'm gonna go ahead and drink up really quick while they pull this next group. Should be fine.
Defeat all! The work of mortals shall not end the eternal dynasty. The Ranger has use for your mortal self. The Ranger more. Impossible!
And some leather with haste and spell power on him. One-handed mace with strength, agility, and stamina. And a pumpkin bag. Are we needing on the pumpkin bag? I saw a need go off. I saw a need. Hey, we didn't get much out of these runs, but, you know, we got some badge gear. And we got a pumpkin bag, which is awesome. It's a 16 slot bag that we can't replace the bag that it's in. And yeah, there we go. That, I think, is going to be all for me. Yeah, quite a few successful runs. If I had a little bit more time, I'd probably keep on with these guys and do some more, but I do have some other things I need to take care of today. But yeah, really enjoying getting into the flow of healing. Healing multiple runs has been good. And it's really reminded me that, yeah, it's just a lot more relaxing to heal. I don't feel any of that pull anxiety. The anxiety of, you know, picking the right way to go, which sometimes in the dungeon I'm not the best at navigating. But yeah, I'm just having a good time. It's really fun, and I'm enjoying it a lot. Hope you guys are enjoying as well. Let me know what you do think. I would love to hear from you. And until next time, guys, take care of yourselves out there, and take care of each other. And we'll see you back here again sometime very soon. Bye for now.